Hey guys, it's Melanie. So I'm driving, okay? So excuse me if I have too much sun in my face and if you hear my navigation going off. Okay, so I'm in Long Island today. And I'm sorry if you can't see me, but you know, the sun is out, so it's probably going to be bad lighting. But I wanted to go ahead and document this real quick before I forget what I'm gonna say later on. So I just finished getting a fill from my doctor's office, and I was actually debating whether or not to get one. But then I called up a friend and we went over some of the things, of course, of why we should get a fill or not. And I decided to get one. You know, one of the main reasons, well, I'm going to tell you what my fill level was before I decided to even get a fill. My fill level was at 6 cc's. I have 10 cc allergen Lapband. And I previously had 6 cc's, and I got comfortable. I can't say that I was really restricted, because I wasn't, but I got comfortable with my fill level. Why? Because being at maintenance, I want to have my options open. Of course. So if I want to go ahead and eat some type of bread, I can eat it, right? Or if I want to go ahead and you know, eat something that I'm not supposed to eat, I would like it to at least, you know, go down. You know, of course, hard, you know, it won't go as fast, but it will still go down. So I wanted to have my options open, being that I was still at maintenance. So lately, what I wanted to do in another video was talk to you about my weight gain for the last month. I have been above my goal weight of 160 pounds. So for a good month, I have been above 160, and I've been averaging about between 161 and like 167. Now, let me tell you, I'm not okay being above 167. That's like my limit, where I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna go above 167, and I'll get my ass straight, right? So I am at that point, you know, and my maintenance 3-year maintenance is around the corner, which I did want to make a video and explain all of this. Is around the corner. It's on August 15th. So basically, I've been out maintaining my weight for 3 years, with the exception of being a few pounds above my goal weight. Right now, I'm currently at 164, so I'm 4 pounds above my goal weight. And I'm at that point where, you know, I don't really care. I know if I really have to, I'll go below my goal weight in a matter of a few days, you know. So I basically, you know, 3.5 years out, I basically know my body, and I know what to do in order to get to where I need to be. And 160 pounds, below 160 pounds, I could achieve it. I could achieve it easily. Of course, again, I would have to go back to basics and do what I have to do in order to get below that. But lately, I've been on the I don't care mode, you know, and eating basically what I want, when I want, you know, and I have to stop it. So this is the reason why I decided to get a fill, because today I was able to get down half of a bagel. Okay, yes, poor food choice, but it's something that I desired, and at this point I don't restrict myself from food. You know, if I want it, I'll just have it, you know, and I know exactly how to get myself back down if I do gain a little bit of weight. So I don't limit myself to anything at this point in my journey. But again, since I've been struggling for about a month above my goal weight, I was like, okay, well, let me get a fill. So you know, I do have to say that sometimes at that fill level at 6 cc's, I did pee at times, you know. I'm not going to say that when I ate the bagel, I did have to pause a few times, you know, for it to go down, you know, where I had to like chew and wait 2 or 3 minutes for it to physically go down my throat, you know. So the band, I was restricted to that point, but not restricted enough where with a bagel, of course, or any type of bread, you'd be like 1 or 2 bites and that's it. You're not even supposed to go anywhere with it, and you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you can't even eat bread, of course, or you'll eat 1 or 2 bites and be like, oh, that's it, I reached my limit and I'm putting it back down. So over the weekend I had some friends over and I watched how they eat, and I know how I eat, and of course they eat way much more littler than what I eat, you know. So that was another reason of me contributing to having this spill, along with me being in Long Island, and Long Island, New York is quite a ride for me. So I needed to pick up a check from my job out here. So I was like, you know what, I called my doctor's office, faked that I had an appointment, you know, and I was like, listen, I'm on my way to the office, I'm just calling to confirm that I have an appointment for today. And they was like, oh, we don't have you there. I'm like, well, I made an appointment and I'm coming from my job, I came out early. They was like, oh, okay, we'll squeeze you in. So thank God they were able to see me. So today at the doctor's office, the Lapband doctor's office, I am there, and for some reason I am at the same weight that I was last time they saw me, which was at 165. Now my scale at the doctor's office is less than the scale at my house, so it's always a 2 to 3 pound different. So at my house I weigh less, and I've always went with my scale at my house. But in their scale, it's about 2 or 3 pounds more. So anyway, I was still at the same weight, 165, as the last time they saw me, which was, I believe, January 6th of 2012. And she told me, oh, well, how's it going and stuff like that. Of course, I fibbed a little bit, because you always have to fib, because if not they won't give you a fill. So I told quite a little white lie. I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry, less than 4 hours, and I can eat more than what I'm supposed to. And I did tell her about me eating more bread than what I'm supposed to. Me eating a half of a bagel, which was crazy. You're not supposed to even be able to eat that. So I was like, listen, I just want a teeny tiny fill. I don't want to go overboard. I want 0.2. And she was like, okay. Well, she was going to give me 0.3, right? So I said, how about 0.2 and a half? So she filled me at 0.2 and a half. Well, she said there is no half, but she said it was between 2 and 3. So 0.2 and 3. So she told me, you're between. You're now at 6.2, let's say 2.5. So I was like, okay, great. But before that even happened, for the first time, let me tell you, this PA or whatever she was the assistant, the one that does the fill adjustments. She's rather new, okay, because I've never seen her. So, oh my goodness, this was the worst fill by far, okay? She was poking me, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. It hurted. I'm not gonna lie. My fills do not hurt, but this one hurted the shit out of me, okay? Let me tell you, if I didn't have a tummy tuck, and I didn't have... I don't have no sensation, right, in my tummy area, but I swear to God, if I even had sensation, I would have probably screamed, okay? Because all I felt was the pressure. I felt when she was poking around with the needle, because of course with the port you can hear it, because it has, I don't know what it is around it, but you can hear the clicking. So I heard that, and I just heard the needle. I mean, she was tugging. She was actually tugging to get to find my port, and I felt the needle. I was like, oh dear God. I'm like, please find it. So yeah, she basically, it hurt like hell, my fill, usually I tell somebody, like when somebody asks me, oh, does a fill hurt? I'm like, no, but this one hurt it, and I thought that this was going to be smooth and easy, but it wasn't, because I thought it, like I said, I thought it was going to be easy, because I don't have no sensation in my stomach area due to the fact that I had a tummy tuck 2 years ago, but no, it wasn't. So yep, that's where I am at. She said to keep up the good work. I'm like, okay, if you say so. I mean, I've gained a couple of pounds, you know, because at my lowest I was 151. So I'm at 165, but I swear I'm always confident enough to say, because I know my body so well, that I can get there no matter what, you know. And I have faith in myself, and you know, that I'll always get to the weight that I desire. I have no doubt about it. But yeah, I'm just filling you guys in to let you know that I am now at 6'2", like, what is it? 6 cc's, well, 6'2.5", right? You can also almost immediately, I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place. I'm not making sense, but I'm like driving and trying to concentrate while talking. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay, so when she was doing the fill, you can almost immediately feel the tightening, you know. So it's, I can't even describe the feeling, but it's like I don't know, it's like something is being tighter around, I would say, like even when you're like breathing, you can like feel it, like it goes, like, you know, you feel it close up. So there is some type of feeling when you are getting a fill adjustment. I just don't know exactly how to put my finger on it and how to describe it, but there is a feeling. You can feel something getting tighter within your body. But that's it, guys. 6'2.5". Let's see how it goes. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll make an update, of course, with all the, well, I wouldn't say issues, but with all the current events that have been happening. All right, talk to you later. Bye.